10 months a year working, 2 months off, having more time for your personal life and the things that you love, mate? What do you reckon?
Guys, we know it's a pretty big call, but you're just going to have to hear us out on this one. Let's face it, no one gets to the end of their life on their deathbed and wishing they'd just go and worked a little bit more.
Yeah, spent more time at work or in the office or in front of the computer screen. Look, Tommy and I have been working with guys now for over a decade, helping them redesign their lives, get their life back on track and take control so they have more time to invest in things that are important to them rather than living a life where they just feel stuck and trapped and you know, on the hamster wheel, guinea pig.
Exactly right.
Yeah, like living a life which is not really what they had anticipated, my friend.
Now don't worry guys, if this sounds familiar, don't worry at all, because it's actually the #1 challenge that guys have is being time poor and not having time to do all the things that they love. Isn't that right, Benny?
That is correct. You know, time poor. That's why we're going to get to the point for you and take you through a couple of these. Well, we've got 3 MANTASTIC, MANTASTIC time tips to help you out, which go with our 7-page report that we've put there just for you guys to help you design your very own version of a MANTASTIC life. So the first of our MANTASTIC time tips, Tommy, is for the guys to really work out what they value and what their personal values are, and also too what their vision is for their life.
Your own version of a MANTASTIC life.
Yeah, everyone's version of MANTASTIC's life different. Even mine and Tommy's is different. Our goal is to help you guys put together yours. Now, what's interesting is what you first need to do is you need to make sure that you value time, because what time really is your life. You know, Tommy, the average age is that people pass away is around 77 years of age in the Western world, you know, Australia, America, that kind of thing. So looking at that, that means that me, hey, I'm 40, I'm over halfway. I'm at 2,080 weeks, because like 77 years old is only 4,000 weeks that you get to live on this planet. So you better know it's good. You're 30,
that's
pretty
right.
much.
I've got about 2,040 odd weekends left. So
weekends or weeks?
Well,
I hope it's not weekends, man, because I'm going to be around.
Myself.
I'll be around a lot longer than you. Make sure you have make sure those weekends are good. Make them a strong end, not a weekend, because that would be very bad. So we suggest that you guys work out what your vision is of a MANTASTIC life. We're going to help you do that. You'll see in the report that we've put together for you that there's actually a couple of mandatory missions for you to complete to help you get on track and identify those things.
And start designing your version of a MANTASTIC life.
That is correct, which is what our Business of Designing MANTASTIC Life program is all about. And you can check out the video on the website about what that complete lifestyle transformation program is all about. And that's just the transformation of man. So I guess that really wraps up what...
point #1.
Yeah, because we want to make sure we get to the point. Because this is about time. We don't want to waste time.
Now, point 1, Benny, was for the guys to work out their personal values and design their own version of a MANTASTIC life, so they know what to do with their time.
That's right. If they download the free report, then they'll be able to do that. How exciting.
Now, point #2 is to be healthy, fit and strong, because to enjoy your life, you've got to be alive to live it. Isn't that right?
Otherwise you're dead, and that's no good for anyone at all. So yeah, point #2 is about getting into great shape, both physically and mentally, so you can make that vision happen for yourself. Dropping dead at 35 or 40 years of age is not MANTASTIC at all, and that's what happens when people don't look after their health and wellness. Now, to do that, obviously we have a system.
That's right, Benny. It's called the 5M system.
The 5 M's.
Which we'll take you through right now. The first one is we're going to work on developing your mindset, so help you have the clear mindset to achieve your goals.
Yeah.
Develop your mastermind group, which is going to get you around the right people.
Yeah, and things and places to shop and all that stuff.
Exactly right. We're going to help you out with your menu so that you know what to put in your mouth and what to eat. So in order to have the energy to get through your day.
Yeah, that's man energy.
And the fourth one is the maximal transformation movement system, so how to move to be fitter and have more energy.
And do your cardio.
And the fifth one is moving the metal like Arnold.
Come on, like Arnold, get to the gym. Yeah, so, and we have that in our, we have a great program called, which you can check out the video, it's pretty awesome, or MANTASTIC, which is the Busy Man's 12-week health and fitness plan, which is all about helping guys stay in great shape all year, still enjoy a beer, whilst having time for their personal life and their career.
That sounds pretty good.
I think I might do it. So there you go. There's point 2. So point 1 one was personal values and vision. Make sure you got them sorted. We're going to help you do that. And then the second tip we had there was make sure you stay in great shape. And by staying in great shape, Tom, just a little side note, is you have more energy to get from the day rather than through it. You don't have to sleep as much. You're not lying around as much. Like, I'll give you some numbers, just, and this is good for the guys as well, is that if you slept 2 hours less a day or lay around 2 hours less a day, 5 days a week, that's 10 hours extra a day, 10 hours extra a week that you have. Now you times that over 1 year, that would be 520 weeks. If you divide that by 168, Tom, because 168 hours in a week, that works out to be nearly 4 weeks.
Jeez,
4 weeks extra that you have to do stuff. And here's the interesting thing, of those 4 weeks, you're awake the whole time, because they're all conscious hours, not unconscious hours.
And you're healthy, getting strong, and you're alive.
Which is good.
So Betty, tip number 1 was for the guys to know their values and vision so they can design their version of a mantastic life. Tip number 2 was to be healthy, fit and strong so they have heaps of energy and they're actually alive to live it. And so what's tip number 3?
I don't know. Actually, no, it just came to me right then. It's to become financially independent so they can flex their money-making muscles.
That sounds good.
Very much so. See, that's a challenge. And a lot of people, a lot of guys, I know myself, and I believe you included, never initially learn how to manage money, how to make money work for them rather than always working for money. And that happens, you know, you've probably heard the saying, rich get richer and the poor get poorer. Yeah. And that's because that's what habits and knowledge has been passed down from your circle of influence, which is quite often your family.
That's right.
Yeah, so yes, you want to say something?
For the guys to have a mantastic life, money is like paper energy, it makes things happen.
That's right. So you've got physical energy, mental energy, and what we want to also help you do is become financially intelligent so you can make money work for you rather than always working for money. And that's what we call paper energy. You've got physical energy to drive the body, and paper energy is what will help you create your own version of a mantastic life by helping you and allowing you to say yes to the things that you want to do in your life rather than always having to say no.
Now, we've been quite generous for the guys as well, haven't we? Giving away part of our Business of Designing a Mantastic Life program, the Chief Financial Officer.
No, we haven't, because I have to invest in it, Tom.
That's right, you have to invest in it.
But it's only a cost of a couple of coffees or a beer.
That's right.
Or less than a beer, depending on where you're drinking. $7?
So guys, for $7 you can get access to the financial or flex your financial muscles by getting access to the role of Chief Financial Officer from the Business of Designing a Mantastic Life program.
Yeah, so think of it as a test drive, and that $7 will be returned to you 100-fold if you apply some of the basic principles put in there. What we have done in the free report though is include 5 financial fundamentals that you can put in place to start improving and strengthening your financial position right from today, as long as you download it and you apply it. Because once again, it's no point learning great stuff and then never having the time to apply it. And that's why we've got to go now, because we know you're going to download that report and you're going to be very keen and full of energy to apply what you can pick up from this free report.
That sounds fantastic.
Oh, it's very fantastic. So if you've been to India, that's good. If you haven't, get the report into you. Goodbye.